Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make the Conniption bracelet, a hook-only design that I quite like. Now this design is similar to my confetti cake and confetti cupcake bracelets, and also I guess my sea pig and sea cucumber bracelets, so if you've made those then this shouldn't be all that hard. But anyways, let's get started. So I can't tell you exactly how many bands you'll need for this bracelet since, everyone's wrist size is different. But you are going to need some colors for the middle stripe of bands. As you can see, there's like this green in the middle. And then you'll need one for the color slightly outside of that, and then one for the outermost edge, and of course a white color for the laciness. But anyways, let's go. So to start off, you're going to take your center color that you're covering up with white. We'll be using white as my lacy part, and this will be my center color. You're just going to put it on your hook like this. And then you're going to take 3 white bands. And you're going to take your first one, pull it through this brown, but make sure the brown stays on the hook along with the band that you just pulled through. Then you take your band closest to your hook, pull it over the brown, pull both the brown and this band off your hook, but put the brown back and not the white. And then you repeat this 2 more times on this side. And then, once you're done with this side, you put the other end on your hook and do the same thing for this side but reversed. So you pull the white through, of course, keep everything in the same position, but this time you pull the band farthest away from the hook over the brown, pull it off, and then put this other white on. And then you repeat this process 2 more times. And then you're done with your first bottom band. And now you're going to take your second color that is next to your middle color, which is pink for me. Limited edition peach frost, I guess. And then you pull one through the first 2 bands on your hook. And then you do your little white looping process on this one. So again, pick up 3 white bands for your lacy part, and you're going to do this little technique on the band closest to the outside of the bracelet. So not this band, which will be near the inside, this band right here. But for this time, you're going to pull this one white closest to the center over the peach frost. And then repeat this 2 more times. Like that. And then after you do this section, you're going to flip everything on your hook. When you do this, you got to make sure everything stays in the proper position. The white may come undone off of the pink, so you got to be sure to pinch everything really well. I accidentally twisted this, so let me untwist it. And it should look something like this. And now you're going to do your other side. So again, you pink up another pink, and you pull it through the first 2 bands on your hook, a white and a brown. And you're going to do the same thing again, attaching 3 white bands onto the band on the outside, not the one on the inside. So again, same process. Pick up just the pink when you do this, not the white that you previously used. And there you go. And now you're going to attach another brown to the middle. And what you're going to do this is you're going to pick up your brown and pinch it between your thumb and your pointer finger. And also pinch this first pink and this first white. But put the brown on your hook, pull it through the middle to peach, put this pink and the white back on, like that. So now you have a brown being pulled through the middle. And to make this a bit easier, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip this first white and this first peach, pull it off so it's easier to work with these two browns in the middle. So for this next section you have to do both this brown and this brown since it's in the very center. So I'm going to start off with the brown on the right. So I'm going to pinch this one off. You can either pinch it off or clip it with this clip as well. I'll just clip it with this clip to make it easier. Come on now. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same process with the white bands. I'm going to give you a good rule of thumb here. Basically, when you're doing the right side of a band and you're attaching the white bands to it for this bracelet, you're going to pull it through and pick up the middle brown just like normal. But for the right side, you're going to pull the left white band over the brown. And the same thing is reversed for the other side. So when you're doing the left side, you're going to pull the right section of the white band over. Here we go. And every time, of course, you're going to attach 3 whites. And then I'm going to pick up this other side of the brown off the hook, off the clip, I mean, and attach 3 whites on this side as well. And the only band that you're attaching white bands to both sides for is the very middle color. And again, since this is the left side, I'm pulling the rightmost white band over. And then one more time. Like that. Okay. Then I'm just going to put this pink back on my hook. So everything should look something like this. What I'm doing right now is I'm just looking at this bracelet as I go along, the one that I have already made. Alrighty. So next, I'm going to attach my last color, my third color I guess you could say, gold. I'm going to pull it through the first white and the first peach colored band. And next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach 3 whites to the outermost band, which is the one closest to the end of my hook. So again, pick up 3 white bands, do the same process. Since this is the left side of the band, I'm pulling the right half of the white over. Like that. And then I'm going to clip off this first white and the first gold. Just set it to the side. And I'm going to pull a peach band through this gold and this brown, since peach is the color in between the both of them in my color scheme. And again, I'm going to attach white bands to the side of this band that is closest to the outer edge of the bracelet. So again, I'm picking up 3 whites, pulling them through in the appropriate way. Like that. And then after I do that, what I like to do is I like to take a white band, put this back on my hook first of all. This little C-clip section I have here. And I'm going to take a white band to temporarily pull it through the first gold and its partner white, the peach and its partner white, and this peach right here near the center. I'm gonna pull, oops, yeah, sorry, technical difficulties, accidentally dropped that there, glad I caught it. Anyways, I'm gonna temporarily pull white through all of that and then clip it to set it out of the way while I work on my other half. So again, you do the same type of process for this other side right here. What you're going to do is you're going to attach a gold to this outermost peach right here. So I guess I'm going to flip this to make it easier to work with. Make sure I put my hook through everything. Again, take a gold, pull it through this outermost peach, and then I'm going to attach 3 white bands to the end farthest away from the center of the bracelet. Like that. And then after I do that, I'm going to grab another peach, pinch this out of the way as I do it, pinch both the peach and the gold and its white partner, to pull the peach through the gold and the brown and its partner, the burgundy. In that manner. Just making sure it's matching up to the other end of my bracelet. And then I'm going to either pinch or clip this other end off while I work with this pink closest to the edge of the bracelet and attach 3 whites to it. Don't have another clip with me, so I have to pinch it. This is kind of hard, I need another clip really. Alrighty. I need to like borrow a clip right now, I'm serious. Clip, you're about to be borrowed. I'm not very dexterous right now. Alright. Time to clip this baby. There we go. Okay. I'm going to clip this white and its gold partner. Alrighty, now I can continue. Scoot that out of the way. And then one more. Alrighty then. And now what I gotta do is use a burgundy in the middle to attach both the peach ends that I have right here and right here. So I'm just going to pinch this really carefully, or just leave it hanging is what I'm doing right now. Put my hook through all of these bands right here that were attached with the white. Put my hook through all of these bands right over here. Or I guess I should use another white to attach all of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a white through this gold and its partner, and this peach and its partner, but leave this peach on my hook still. And I'm going to clip this white that I just pulled through those pieces. Do the same thing over here. Unclip one half of the white is how I like to do it. Pull off that piece that's needed and then reclip it. And then I take my burgundy, just pull it through these middle two pieces of peach. And again, let me take this off. I am going to attach 3 whites to each end of this middle piece. It's the only piece that gets 3 bands attached to both of its ends. Like that. And that's one end of my burgundy. And next, I'm going to put all these other ones back on my hook. And I'm going to do the left side of this bracelet for now. So I put my hook through this peach band here, its partner, and then the gold and its partner. Gotta be really careful not to pick up anything extra right at this point. And then unclip everything and pull this out. And then I'm going to take a gold and pull this gold through both the other gold and the peach. And then I'm going to attach 3 white bands to the outermost section of the gold. Like that. And then I'm just going to pull a white band through it and clip it like I did with the other bands. And then I'm going to take a peach, pull it through both this other gold and this burgundy and its partner. And then I'm going to pick up 3 more white bands, pull it through the outermost part of the peach. And then I'm just going to pick up this end of the white right here, pull it through this peach and its partner as well, and put it back on. And then with this last peach right here, I'm just going to leave it be, and I guess I'll attach it to this white first. That way I don't make the bracelet unravel, so I'm just going to attach it like this. And whoop, and clip it. And then I'm going to flip my bracelet to do the other side. So here I have the other end of my burgundy band. And I'm going to attach 3 white bands like I usually do. Like that. And then I'm going to put the peach and its partner and the gold and its partner back on my hook. They should be clipped together with a white band at this moment. So I can unclip them and pull this out. And then I'm going to take gold, pull it through both the gold and its partner and the peach and its partner. And then loop 3 white bands on the outside end of the gold. And then I'm going to pull a white through the gold and its partner, and clip it so it's easier to work with all my other bands. And then I'm going to pull a peach through both this lonely gold and the burgundy and its partner. And again, I'm going to loop 3 bands onto the outer edge of the peach. Now you should be where you left off on the other end of your bracelet. Now I'm going to take this white off the C-clip again, pull it through everything here, and reclip it. And then I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to unclip this peach right here, being careful, making sure that it's not being pulled out, and do the same thing on the other side. And then pulling a burgundy through all of it. And then I'm going to take this white right here. Again, that is I'm using to clip all these together, pulling it through this 1/2 of the burgundy and clipping the white back on. And then I'm going to flip this around so I can work with this other side. I'm going to attach 3 white bands to this burgundy, unclip all of this and put it on my hook, then pull your gold through to add white bands to the outer edge, then clip the gold and its partner off, attach a peach to the burgundy and the lonely gold, and then loop white bands onto the outer edge of the peach, and then you'll just have a peach, and then you'll put all of that back on white bands, flip this over, repeat the other side, and keep continuing that process throughout the bracelet until you get around here in the bracelet, and then I'm going to show you how to make a sort of pointed arrowy ending to match the bottom of your bracelet. Alright, so I'm back and I've made my bracelet almost long enough to fit around my wrist, And I've stopped right here after completing both halves, but I'm about to join these two pinks right here with the brown band. So now I'm going to show you how to make this nice little arrowish shaped curve. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my hook into both of these pinks and unclip the whites. Join everything to release this pink. And then for the other one, and I'm only releasing this one pink that's in the middle, on the other side. And I'm going to take this brown and pull it through both of them. And then on one side I'm just going to take off this white, slip it through one side of the brown, and then I'm going to flip this over to the other side so it's easier to work with. And I'm going to loop on my 3 whites like I would normally do. Like that. And the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to pick all of these up over here and then unclip everything and pull this white band out. And then, since these are both looped through, I'm going to take a gold. I'm going to pull it through the gold and its partner and the peach and its partner. And then I'm going to loop 3 white bands on the outer edge of the gold like I would normally do. Like that. And then all I'm going to do after that is just take a peach, but this time I'm going to pull it through everything on my hook currently, which is both the golds and their one partner, and the brown and its partner. And I'm going to take my C-clip and I'm just going to clip this for now. And I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Again, just going to pick up this burgundy, brown, whatever, take it off the white, loop on 3 white bands like I would normally do, then I'm going to pick up all these other bands here, peach and its partner, and the gold and its partner, and I'm going to unclip the white and pull this white out. And again I'm going to loop a gold through the gold and its partner and the peach and its partner. And loop on 3 white bands on the edge of the gold closest to the hook, like I would normally do. And then I'm just going to take a peach and loop it through the gold and its one partner, and the burgundy and its partner, and clip it. Okie doke. So now I've done all those processes on both sides and clipped them temporarily. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this. What's the best way for me to do this? Right. So I'm going to put all these pinks back on my hook. And clip them for now. And then I'm going to pinch this burgundy and this first pink on my hook. I'm going to pull this burgundy through the very middle, 2 pink bands, and then put it on my hook like this. And then the next step is I'm going to loop white bands onto all 4 of these. So I'm just going to take 3 white bands like I would normally take, and loop them onto this pink here. And this time I'm going to pull the right band over, since this is the left half of the band that you're looping onto. Now I'm just going to take white band to pull it through all of this temporarily. I think I'll use a stronger one than that though. And I want to use like nice thick white bands while I work. It makes everything easier. And then clip it. And then I'm going to add 3 more bands now to this band right here. Since this is the left side of the band, I'm pulling the right over yet again. Then after you complete this, you're going to pick up this one half of your white band and pull it through. Now you're doing the right side of bands, so when you loop on your 3 whites, you're going to pull the left end of the white over. And again, going to unclip this half of the white, pull it through the 2 bands you just finished with. And then now you're onto your last band. So again, pick up 3 whites and loop them on the same way you did with the last band. And finally, going to take this half of the white off, pull it through this as well, and then clip it back on the top. And there you go, you finished your bracelet. Now I'm going to find the other end and clip it, but for this, what you're going to do is you're going to look on a top-down view of this bracelet, and you're going to find these 2 ends aren't connected. So you're going to pick up this one line from the near middle of one side and this other line from the near middle of the other side. And that's what you're going to clip. So you're just going to take your clip, clip these two bands, and boom, there's your bracelet. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys understood that well enough. It was a rather complicated bracelet. But if you have any questions, you can always ask me in the comments. But bye-bye.